come out here and shoot a little bit of video. I know I didn't shoot one last week. I'm sorry. Well, I just want to talk with y'all about battling depression while you're on the road. Had a couple things happen to me the past couple weeks. Some of them I'm not going to talk about. Some of them I will, or at least one in general. I went to shoot a video, and I was kind of already down and out. I was coming back out of it, and like that's why I went to shoot a video. Didn't know what I was going to shoot it on. Went to go up in one little hole, and I was able to get there a few weeks back. But now they unlocked the gate, and made it so I can't get out there to record. Well, it is what it is. So I didn't do no recording that day, but a couple of days went by, and I went out to try to record again. I took the scooter. This is what happened on the scooter. Well, broke down in the middle of nowhere, y'all. Hopefully I can get this thing crunked and get it back to the camp and work on it. But it broke down on me. I was riding down that dirt road and it just cut off. The carburetor needed to be adjusted. The starter switch was corroded, and I sat there and played with it for a little while. Finally figured out that it was the switch. It's corroded up on me. I was out there, I done got it back to camp, and the way I got it back to camp was I just ended up having to jump out the solenoid right here. Jumped the solenoid out with a screwdriver. Luckily I had a screwdriver with me. I try to keep a couple tools with me just in case something does happen, and something happened that day. So thought I was going to record a video on me working on it that day, which I got aggravated. Let me get back on subject. It's like things will get you down while you're out here on the road, and there's really nothing you can do about it beyond just deal with it and try to figure out how to get out of your slump. For me, I did a campfire that night, and hung out with my neighbors and kind of goofed around and just made a day out of it. While I was working on the scooter, nobody was around, but after I was just about done, my neighbors, they got off work too. And y'all know we work at the campground. And we try to, communicate between each other and stuff like that. You always want to keep an eye on your neighbors and make sure they ain't having a problem themselves, you know what I mean? So I guess number one to keep you out of depression is communication with other people to help you keep you out of your funk. Number two is like with me, my scooter don't want to work. Yeah, kind of irritates me and puts me in a little bit of funk, but I make sure I got plenty of parts, like extra parts, especially with electrical issues. I got extra CDIs, and some of y'all don't know what that is, but it's still basically a little computer brain like in your vehicle. Solenoid switches, I got 2 or 3 of those, and extra clutch, extra transmission parts basically. And that way if something does happen, I ain't waiting on parts, and I still get to go where I need to go. It might take me a couple hours to figure it out and get it fixed, but it's better having parts and everything lined up waiting on you instead of you waiting on them, because that just puts your partner down in a funk. Yeah, I know I travel with my little buddy. No, he helps a lot. You know how dogs are. They know when you're sad, when you're happy, and they'll love on you and treat you good. So that'd be probably number 3 on the list. I had to help you out with your depression while you're on the road. Keep you a little buddy around. A lot of people choose dogs. Some people choose cats. One of my neighbors has got guinea pigs, out of all things. They'll be traveling down the road with in an RV or a camper. But also be willing to go out of your way to help some other people out, you know. My neighbor, she's been dealing with it, which I kind of called her out on it the other day because I noticed she stayed in her RV all day. And she said, yeah, and she kind of appreciated me calling her out on it. Didn't really call her out, I kind of asked her, is that what was going on? And she was like, yeah, that's what's going on. And like somebody else noticed. And she's been doing better, and she realized, and well, she already realized, but she realized that people care about her, and she's coming out more often. So that's another thing, is like travel in a pack. You know, make your friends and try to travel with them, and if you can't travel with them when you get to your new spot, you know, make some new friends. And hopefully they care for you as much as you care for them. Because she also called me out. She said, I noticed you've been staying in your rig too. And kind of keeping yourself. So we're kind of trying to help each other out. You know. But it ain't all bells and whistles out here, y'all. Sometimes you do, just like living in sticks and bricks. You have issues. If you ain't got any of those, it's like any of the 4 things I named off, number 5 would be, so when you notice it, get your butt up, get out your rig or your house, go into town. If you're depressed over money, don't go to town to spend money, go to the park. You know what I mean? Just be around people in general. People in general will make you happier 9 times out of 10. Sometimes, you know, you got your Karens and your Kevins that will drive you nuts and make you want to go back home. But, you know, instead of going home, just go to another place. And get away from those type of people. Because that's not the people you need to be around if you're in that kind of mood, you know what I mean? And I kind of shoot it with the campers and cut up with them when I'm working. And this is part of my job, you know, make the campers feel welcome. And if I'm in a bad mood or I'm depressed or whatever, I can't let it come across to them because they're out here to have fun and good old time. So it actually puts me in a better mood to force myself to stop sometimes and talk to them. And that's why I said, you know, go to a park. If you ain't got an animal, you know, I would say go to a dog park or something like that if you had animals. But, you know, all of us ain't got animals. And that's, you know, a recommendation. If you're able to take care of one, you know, they will be your friend. Sometimes when you ain't got nobody to talk to, you got somebody to talk to, but they can't talk back. And sometimes that's better than a wife in my case. Or if you're a woman, better than a husband. You know how it works. Sometimes you've been married for a while and y'all kind of get on each other's nerves, but you still love each other. And some things you just don't want to talk to him or her about. And talk to the dog. He'll listen. May not know what you're saying, but they know your feelings. And they feed off of that. But I hope y'all got something out of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed the scenery behind me. Typically, I try to put something different behind me every time. And y'all know if y'all watch my videos on a regular. But one day I'm gonna do a video about my rig again. It's been a while. Been trying to clean it up and rearrange it, and I think that's what kind of started the whole thing. Is like I ran across some stuff, and that got me going. And then I had some personal stuff come up, and that got it even worse. And then the one spot being closed down where I couldn't get to it no more and shoot the video I wanted to shoot. That kind of made it a little worse. And then the scooter, that was the last straw. And that's when I decided, it's time I realized what was going on. And I wasn't going to let it get me down no more. But if y'all would, hit that like button, comment. Y'all have any questions about living on the road as a nomad, ask them. I'm a small enough channel where I answer them. And I really do enjoy, commenting back to y'all. It's one of the things I look forward to. I'll catch y'all next week.